But first at 5, sequestration hits the National Museum of the U.S. Air Force. Good evening, I'm Katie Usen.
And I'm Mark Allen. It really is the pride of the Miami Valley, but soon visitors to the Air Force Museum won't be seeing some of the most impressive exhibits. Jordan Burgess looked into what changes are coming and how that decision was made. He is live with tonight's top story at 5. Jordan?
People travel from miles around to see the Air Force Museum, but if you're planning a trip there soon, you won't be able to see a few of the major attractions. But Air Force Museum officials tell me that it's worth it to save something they think is more important. As a novelist, C.D. Sutherland has quite an imagination, but the retired B-52 pilot came all the way here from Louisiana because there are some things you just have to see for real.
This is a national treasure right here. So I could spend a lot of time here.
But soon, visitors like Sutherland will miss out on a few of the museum's major attractions. Museum officials told 2 News today they will close the Presidential and Research and Development galleries starting May 1st. The galleries include things like President Kennedy's Air Force One and the experimental plane, the XB-70 Valkyrie.
These were hard decisions. Nothing was easy.
The cuts are designed to save the $300,000 to $400,000 taken out of the museum's budget by sequestration. Along with the gallery closures, the museum won't hold its summer camps for kids.
So these are opportunities to inspire our kids and tell them the Air Force story that we will miss.
But museum officials say despite the cuts, they were able to save something very important. Thanks in part to the museum's foundation, the museum will remain open 7 days a week.
It makes good sense for us to do what we can to support this budgetary crisis that the Air Force is experiencing.
The money the foundation is using will make it harder to fund the 4th museum building that's currently in the works. But officials think it's worth it to make sure those like Tom Gentry, whose grandson is making his first museum visit, still have the same access.
I think it's a big asset to the country to have these museums to teach young kids about what previous generations have gone through.
And retired Lieutenant General Jack Hudson with the museum tells me the gallery closures will likely go until at least the end of September when the new federal budget kicks in. He's hopeful after that there'll be some more money and they'll be able to reopen them. We'll be watching to see what happens. Reporting live in Greene County, Jordan Burgess, 2 News.